Good morning, everyone. Well, I have a small haul today. I didn't need to have a haul, but I went to Hobby Lobby with my friend. She needed letters, and I needed to pick up a gingham and a yellow. And what else did I need? I didn't know which yellow I actually needed, but anyway, I'm making these little cards for our church whenever we have a luncheon or like a birthday party for one of the pastors or something. Then we'll put like what the food is, and sometimes it's unrecognizable. I'm sure baked beans is not, but everyone gets one or every one of the dishes get one. And because some people are gluten-free, some people want to avoid sugar, whatever. So anyway, I made different samples. This is actually the first one. I just kind of laid out an idea, and but these were not like the colors exactly. I knew that there was going to be a gingham here, maybe a bottle, some flowers. Now when I did this, I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to actually make a tissue flower this small. You remember the ones that we used to make when we were teenagers? So I thought, there's no way I'm going to do that. It was a little too hard to get the wires on also. I wanted actually bendy wires, but it's like they really made it too tall. I didn't realize how big my die was. So it's like I kind of nixed this, but it was like that was my first sample. And then here's more of the colors. This is kind of the colors that we were going for, more brighter colors. And then, so it's like my friend actually brought this to me, and it's actually Creative Memories paper. Doesn't say so, but it is. And then I purchased this yellow, and it's like, when I actually did it the first time, I tried doing it without the yellow, like just this, but the yellow to me just made it. And so this is one of the options, and I'm just gonna have the lady who is in charge of doing it look at the different options. And then I thought if we wanted to do it really simplified, it was just the two colors. And I actually took a bigger piece, like this is 2.5 by 2.5. And then I cut this one to 2 3/8, so it's just a little bit smaller, so it's kind of got a little white around it. And this paper I cut 2 maybe I cut that the same. I cut it a little smaller than the actual width and folded it so it had some dimension. And then die cut the little label pieces and then punched the flowers. So, and then this was a die cut too. So she's got really two to look at, because I'm not going to do the thing with the wire. It just was too time consuming, and definitely not doing that flower. But that's why I went to Hobby Lobby in the first place. But while I was there, luckily the paper was on sale, because I bought this in case we wanted to do the bottles in this. And that is the pastor whose birthday it is. She likes really vivid colors and lots of pattern. It's like I like lots of pattern too, so I really dig that. And here's the yellow that I purchased, and it's yellow with the it's a white dot, but it might be even a little, it's just that it's not very uniform. I think that's really what it is, where you can really tell this is a white dot. So I got this, but I decided on the smaller one. But yellow is something I don't have a lot of, so since the paper was on sale, I thought I'm just going to go ahead and get a couple of these, because that's Aiden's favorite color. And then I bought an extra one of these too. But I might end up using them depending on how many people are bringing dishes. I'm in charge of the deviled eggs. It's my forte, I guess, because I always get asked to bring deviled eggs. And then another color I never have enough of is orange. So I just thought I'm going to pick up this one while I'm there, since it was on sale. And I don't know, how come I didn't buy two? Silly me. But it's really pretty because of the texture, or the textured look of it. And then it's like, I seen this 8.5 by 11. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And it's vellum. So I had to buy that too. And you know, I have no business even being in the store. This was my refrain, you know, I had to refrain myself. But, and then I seen this and I pulled out and looked at it and it's like, oh my gosh, I just love that. This is where I totally went off the deep end. It's like, well, I might as well buy the other stuff because I'm for sure buying this. I just love the colors. They are just so pretty. Is that not the prettiest paper? And you know, it seems like Hobby Lobby paper is maybe not as weight as what I thought it was, but maybe it depends on the paper. These ones aren't too bad. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna make them all the same direction. But I just thought this is so pretty. Which way do they? Yeah, this is the way they actually suggest to use it. But I just love those colors. It's just so pretty. So I had to buy that, and I bought 4. So, because I thought I can use that on all the girls' layouts and stuff. And then I bought this, you know, we're walking around because my friend, she was getting letters and she was getting a gift for her nephew. And so anyhow, I found these sequins and I'm going to dump them out on something because they're so pretty. Like, you know, like the paper, it's like I had to get them. So I've already made a tin to put them in. And they have little green leaves and they're flowers. And that's the only reason why I bought them, is because I love to have flowered sequins in there. Oh, and this is like dimensional, otherwise the sequins are stuck together. Oh, it's a whole bunch of sequins stuck together that never ended up getting punched out. So that's interesting. So I'm just gonna put a few out here so you can see them. And actually these are, well, they're not maybe quite bright enough for to use on my little things I'm making, but maybe I'll make one like that so she can see these colors, because I'm going to show them to her tonight. Whoops, I'm trying to open this little thing to put them in, but let me just show you. It's like, I love that. I love to have sequins on a page, and then but have flowers on a page too. And I know I had bought some from Spiegel Mom's Scraps. That was like a little ballerina, or maybe it was a wedding thing, but I keep thinking of it as ballerina because that's when I first bought it, was for that. But it has like little daisies in it, and along with the little sequins. So I thought, okay, that'll be fun to add with anything. So pretty. It wasn't on sale. So, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy them because whenever I look at sequins, I'm always looking for the ones with flowers in it. And I only have one, so I thought I'm going to get these. Now if I can get them to stop sticking to me. It's like, I feel like a magnet. Okay, and I still can't get rid of them all. I don't know. Did I get rid of them? Okay, I think so. Oh, but here's 2 that got away. Okay, so I'm excited to have those. So I'll write on them what they are. And they are called Assorted Blooming Meadow Sequins. Sequins. I think I always say it wrong. Okay, also while I was there, I walked into their 4th of July and none of it was on sale. But I'm always looking for stars that are different colors, and always looking for blue stars. And so anyhow, it's like I had to buy these even though I had to pay full price. And then they had these, they're like foam stickers with, you know, the glitter on the top. And so I had to buy those too. And then they did have their paper and, well, any of the Paper Studio things on sale. And they had these ones. These were half price. So I did get these because they were half price. These I bought them regardless, even though usually I just don't. Usually everything's on sale. Even the checkout lady is like, I don't know, usually we get it in, we put it on sale. I don't know why it's not, but I know they changed hands. Okay, so the other thing, I got these, I seen somebody using, what is it? It's silicone brush to apply glue. And they had these little tiny ones, and I thought, wow, that would be nice. So the end is silicone. There's different shape. This is kind of, from my direction, it looks like a triangle. It looks flat here. It just tapers down to a point, or a flat point, I should say. And you got the 5 for $4.99, so they're like $1 a piece. But they're all just a little bit different. But I thought I'd kind of like a little thing sometimes to glue with. So I was looking for those. So that was one thing I was actually looking for. And besides the paper, the colors that I needed. And then I bought this 4th of July set. Now, normally if I go back there and they're on sale, I'll buy probably one more. But it's like the cutest little collection. I love the, Uncle Sam hat. I love the USA, or I love, the USA. And then USA here, the 4th of July, the little like flag star, and then the flag, super cute. Look at the little firecracker. Super cute collection. And so this I had to pay full price for. And sometimes I find these after the season, and that's usually when I've got them. I actually didn't know that they put them on sale the first day, but usually I know that you go in there and they're on sale. And then they had these marked down to half price too. Well, not half price. All their sale stuff was 40% off. I don't know why I keep saying half price, because sometimes they used to do that. So I bought 2 of these. Has the sun, some flowers, some leaves, pineapple, the crab, and star. It's like a starfish, and the seahorse. And so I bought 2 of those. And then, I had to buy one of these because I probably need, 4 of these, but I bought this one because I used the one I was going to travel with. So that's for traveling. So I'm going to try not to fill it up with anything else. So that's it. I just wanted to show you what I got. I mean, it's like, I just love this. I mean, it's like, look at just these things here. I mean, I could totally do a layout with this. Look at that. Or with a pink in there. I mean, you could use either of these dots. That's pretty. That orange is fun with it. That, oh, I maybe like that better. Love it, love it. And then I might pull in a little bit of a pink. So pretty. So I just couldn't leave it there. Actually, I couldn't leave 4 of them there, obviously. And here's this, if you wanted to see it with white behind it. Look at how pretty that is. And I love the idea. I'm going to be doing some vellum things because I really love vellum. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.